Welcome back everyone, Nate here with 911 Rapid Response, and on today's vehicle showcase we have for you a Ford F350 that has been upfitted for a county emergency management agency. We'll go ahead and start off with the lighting, and up top we have a Whelen 54-inch Liberty 2 solo light bar, and it's been configured in red, and you can see we have the white flashing takedowns and the white flashing alleys on right now. Those will obviously steady burn when they're activated with the takedown and alley function. On the driver's side of the light bar, we can see that we have a preemption strobe mounted there. And the reason why we mount that on the driver's side is because that if this vehicle has to maneuver to the left of a vehicle as they're pulling over to the side of the road, that can be seen a little bit better by the traffic light sensor. So again, the reason why we mount it there, if that was ever a question. Moving down to the front of the vehicle, we have on the grille Whelen T-Ion in red, and those have the chrome flanges to match the factory trim, as well as on the bumper with the chrome trim, the Whelen M4 in split red-white. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the side, what we have for lighting here. Above the front fender, Whelen T-Ion Duo in red-white, and down low, the running boards, we have the Whelen T-Ion in a solo red. Back a little bit further, you can see we have the same Whelen T-Ion Duo in red-white. And here we'll get a really good look at the work that our graphics team has done, our in-house graphics division, Market Graphics. They did the nice red stripe here and the county agency logo, as well as emergency management on the rear of the vehicle. All done in-house. Again, a very nice thing that we can do for you. While we're doing the outfit, we can manage that entire process all in one stop. On the back of the vehicle, we have an ARE DCU Max truck cap, and this has the full-length toolboxes with a full-length shelf, and in this compartment in particular, we have provisioned the flashlight charger for the agency, and I believe it's a 12-volt, a 12-volt hub back there that they can plug any other accessories into. When we open this cap up, this FRC sun strip, this will automatically turn on with the use of a mercury switch, so that's a hands-free operation. Let me go ahead and close this here. Alrighty. Swing around to the rear of the vehicle and we'll take a look at the lighting that we have here. Starting at the top, we have a Phoenix Fusion 800 light stick, and that's a dual color configuration, so that will flash red and yellow, and it will also function as a full yellow or amber traffic advisor. On either side of that, we have a Technique steelhead flood lamp. That'll just be for some additional rear lighting for safety around the back of the vehicle, extra visibility. On the left side of the vehicle, driver's side, you can see that we have a Kussmaul shore plug there, and this vehicle is equipped with a Kussmaul auto charge, so that this vehicle can be plugged in when it's idle and the batteries can charge. In the reverse housings, we have a Phoenix Canon in a duo configuration. That'll be in red-white, and those will actually override to a white light when the vehicle is placed in reverse. Down a little bit lower, Whelen T-Ion Solos in red. Outside of those lights, we have another set of Technique steelhead flood lamps, and outside of that even further, we have Technique ground lights there. So when this vehicle is in park and the ignition is on, these ground lights will actually be active. And that's just a function, a hands-free function for the customer, for the agency, that if there's any operations going on around the rear of the vehicle and none of these other floodlights are turned on, they do have some illumination off to the back of the vehicle. We'll take a look inside here. And we have installed an Extendo Bed Bedslide, and this is a full-length unit. It's going to run to the back of the bed. And I'll give you an example here. We can pull this out. What's really nice with these Extendo beds, a feature that you've seen before highlighted in many other videos, is that when we extend this tray fully, it's actually fully extending out past where the tailgate would be, even past the rear bumper. So you have full access from the side to any gear that might be all the way to the back of this unit. And another feature, when we pull this in, this unit can actually be stopped at many different points during its travel out or in. And then we'll go ahead and be fully locked back in place there. All right, inside this vehicle, we're going to take a look at what we have for an aftermarket console and the associated equipment that would have been installed here. Starting at the top, we're going to have a Gamber-Johnson console, and this was requested by the customer that we install this console. It's actually a wide unit, vehicle specific. It does have an accessory pocket here, and it does fit a little bit more nicely between the seats where we don't have much of a gap there. We have 2 customer supplied radios that we have installed, and all of our microphones are mounted via the magnetic mic radio clip. And down even further, this vehicle was equipped with a Whelen Cencom Carbide unit. Now this unit was the base model. It does not have any OBD2 interface. However, it does still provide us with a multitude of functions and senses that we can utilize with the vehicle: park sense, reverse sense, so on and so forth. And we'll go ahead and take a look at how the controller was configured across the top with the buttons. We have our left alley, takedown, and right alley features. That's a pretty standard feature with any light bar. And next we have the scene rear. So all the flood lamps that we saw in the rear of the vehicle, the 4 Technique steel head lamps, those would all be activated when you press that scene rear button. And we have a ground light button there. The feature that the ground lights that we saw in the rear of the vehicle as well, when this vehicle has ignition on and is placed in park, they automatically come on. However, they can be turned off via that button and or turned back on via that button. The next button across is the 360 button, and that's going to activate the rear scene lighting. It's also going to activate your takedowns and alleys. So that'll illuminate the vehicle as much as possible, 360 degrees. Now, the next button is a backlight button, and that's going to control the illumination in the backlight of the controller. And the last button across the top will be the preemption button, and that is a button that can deactivate the strobe for the preempter mounted under the light bar. We have a manual button for the siren, manual button for the air horn, and this vehicle is actually equipped with 2 100-watt speakers, which we can activate and run a dual tone siren with. So our T1, T2, and T3 sirens on the rotary knob will all have different configurations of dual tone sirens. And at the bottom of the controller, we have our left, center out, and right controls for the traffic advisor mounted at the rear of the vehicle. Cup holders, armrest, pretty much standard feature with any aftermarket console. And that about wraps it up for what we have on the inside of this vehicle. All right, everyone, thanks for going around this vehicle with us. Again, a great finished product that our team had turned out, from graphics to lighting. And as always, if we can help you out, we'd love to help your agency, your department, even a personal vehicle for any type of installation or upfit. Like, subscribe, follow, and give us a call if we can assist you. Have a great day.